I've never drank a Kernel beer. So that's the entire premise of this video. Just watching a man losing his virginity in a very specific way. I should learn to form better sentences. This is a Kernel beer. They're a brewery in London, and I don't think I either need nor am an authority enough to tell you about them, because anyone that has a drinking problem and decides to do it in front of a camera in an attempt to validate themselves has already talked about this. So this is not a recommendation from me, it's a recommendation from other people that I am going to air out, give you my opinion on, and I'm going to level with you. I had this idea to do like some videos in which other people recommend me stuff, because it's January and popular January videos are resolutions, so I thought I'd do recommendations instead, because there's a chance that I might actually fucking stick to that. So I'm going to pour this and get it into a glass, because you don't really need to talk about it. To be fair, the bottle does kind of state its mission, really. It's on brown paper and it's done, I think, actually with a typewriter by the looks of it, because there are bits that like overlap and stuff. Please don't confess, I did buy this fairly recently, best before 9th of the 1st 21. Oh, this has been on the shelf for months. Ooh, okay. Alright, probably should have noticed that first. Bottle conditioned beer, store upright and pour gently. Fun fact, I did not notice that until just now, so it has been on its side, so there might be some sediment in this. I don't mind a bit of sediment. To be fair, it looks like I'm not drinking this in its best light. It is close to its best before, so this is going to be fun. Okay, let's pop the plain silver cap. Don't need that anymore. You can go down. Oh, the aroma on that. Yep, still do not have COVID. Mercy me, wow, okay. Other beer reviewers milk themselves to this beer, so I've set my expectations high, and based off the smell, it's actually so far, it's good. Oh, I should mention as well, it's 6.9%. Nice. It's a foggy bitch, but that might be because I stored it the wrong way. I think it's supposed to be fairly hazy. I mean, you can't see my fingers through that. What am I doing? Oh, you can still see that. Okay, sorry, never mind. Just pop that in my charity shop chalice. One of my resolutions for this year is more alliteration. Okay. Really resinous, hoppy. How do I do these again? It's been a while, hasn't it? Quite lemony, actually. A little bit biscuity, quite resinous. I'll tell you this much, it smells like a fucking IPA. It's the problem with reviewing IPAs. I've kind of gone off of doing them because they... I don't want to sound like a bit of a miser, but they do kind of just all sort of blend into the wallpaper after a while. Fuck me. Nice. It's a touch muted, but again, that's probably because of its age more than anything else. I've heard nothing but glowing things about this beer, which is why I'm doing it. Also, it's been an interesting start to the year so far. Oh, I've just spilt that on myself. Totally wasn't deliberate. Ha ha ha. Pine, camphor, a little bit junipery. There's like a slightly gin-like bitterness to it. It's quite dry. A little bit like it's got kind of like a tart raspberry kind of a thing going on. Maybe I'm just a bit out of whack, I don't know. Yeah, again, here's why I don't cover that many beers anymore. It tastes like an IPA. It tastes like a very nice IPA. It's a clearly good quality IPA. but it tastes like an IPA, and I think anyone who's been drinking IPAs for a few years now gets what I mean. There's only so many times you can say the exact same tasting notes before it all just starts blurring together. This is a lovely IPA. Is it more remarkable than other lovely IPAs I've had? No. Does it overtake them? No. Would I get it again? Absolutely. I think in a nutshell, that's everything you need to know from this review. It's nice if you see it in a shop. Buy it, it will not disappoint you. So, well, that was oddly miserable, wasn't it? I'm saying nice things about it, but I seem like I'm not, don't I? That's weird. That's weird. I need to have a word with myself, I think. But anyway, that was, what do they call this one? The Kernel India Pale Ale Citra. Catchy. Let me know down below, what do you think of Kernel beers? Are they the best thing ever? Have I had this for too long? Well, actually, I only bought it the other week, so actually the shop I bought it from has had it for too long, but should I try something a little bit fresher? Let me know down below, thumb the video and all that nonsense. Watched a Netflix film recently which had somebody playing the Queen, it's not the Crown before you say, and she was pretending to do like a YouTube, Death to 2020, that was it. Critics hate it because it's a comedy, and critics hate laughing because they're joyless fuckers. And the Queen was like, oh, one must instruct you to tell you to like and subscribe. And I lost it. Because I was like, that must be what I look like. It's the image I've got of myself in my head. I'd suit pastels, don't you think?